Hi there, welcome. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius from the 15th up to and including the 31st of March 2021. If you have Aquarius aspects, this reading could be for you. If you feel like this reading doesn't resonate, check other aspects of your chart. Could well be that they resonate for you further. Let's take a look for Aquarius. What exactly is going to be happening for Aquarius, please, for the 15th up to and including? So we've got someone that's avoidant here of a situation. We've got someone in a commitment here. Maybe they're trying to avoid what they really want because it's going to be hard for, they think it's hard. They're trying to understand their feelings here because they feel like something isn't going their way. They're trying to get clarity on how to move out of that though. They're trying to understand why they are not able. It's like there's been a block and they don't quite understand what that block's from. They're trying to process it. There's a bit of work to be done on this. And again, it could be that there's a situation that they're trying to close out. They don't quite know how to move away from. So this person's observing a situation to try and, again, figure out how to move on from a situation. It looks like a karmic situation that they're wanting to move away from is blocked a little bit. Lots of fast moving energy, but we're going a bit of confusion about how to deal with this now. Again, there's a disconnect here. It's like someone's rushed out of a decision and then they've kind of looked back and gone, oh, what do I do now? Someone's rushed a decision here. They're not ready and they've made a rash decision. And because of that, they're it's like they rushed towards their divine feminine and disconnected from something, but they weren't quite ready to do this. So it's like they're not coming forward, being able to offer anything. It's like they made a gesture to make it look like they could offer something, but they're not ready. And so now we're paused, and which is causing more confusion. There's a lot of defensive energy as well. It's like whatever choice they made has kind of backfired on them. It could have also been that this person's disconnected from the divine feminine, and now that's kind of blown up and there's been a bit of a disagreement or argument here, which is then causing more confusion. We're going in a loop. It's like there's a divine feminine and a karmic. There's a bit of an argument at the moment between the two females and how the masculine is going to be able to disconnect from the karmic and come towards a lot of karmic balance in the mix here. Let me just see what else I can figure out about this situation. This male is stuck in the middle of this situation. He doesn't know how to deal with it. Doesn't want to be involved in a third party situation. He's stuck right in the middle. And so now it's like, what does he do? There's arguments from both sides. He feels pressure from both. He feels a pressure from both. That's the problem. And it's causing a block here. Causing a block, and so he's not able to step forward because of that. He just doesn't know. There's different reasons as to why this person feels responsible and stuck in the middle. He's trying to figure out what the right move is. How does he move away from a situation that could cause so much damage into a situation that is happier for him, but he doesn't want to make the wrong decision and cause a lot of imbalance. Doesn't want to rush this decision. and then come out of a situation. And put it this way, he feels cornered. This person feels totally cornered. It's like he's damned if he does, he's damned if he doesn't. He doesn't quite know how to handle it. Again, we've got more blocks around this commitment. That is, again, every time there's a move made, there's a block. We need to figure out what that is. Suddenly it shifts. That's interesting. There's a sudden shift here. There's a healing energy. I don't know why, but this person, yeah. Do you know what it is? It's like they know what they want, but to come out of that, they think it's too hard, and so they're not quite committing to making a decision, which is why it's causing so much disruption. Suddenly the energy shifts, and this person knows what they want, and that's it. It frees up the whole of the energy. So there's a shift here that creates that. But what is the shift? The connection between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. There's an empathy that is shown that shifts it. So there could have been a bit of empathy missing. Let's see. What shifts it? Someone disconnects. Someone disconnects. Again, it's probably that indecision. Someone makes the decision how they're going to do it. Yeah. Yeah. They make the decision. That's why the energy shifts. But I don't know if it's a forced decision or they just make a random decision. That's what we're going to have to figure out. Let's see what we can do to figure that out. Because that's how it that's how the whole energy totally moves. They suddenly have this awareness. Okay, what can you tell us about this, please? Detective. So there's something that they learn here. There's a perception that they had that changes, and the whole thing it moves. It could have been that they'd misread the divine feminine as to why they were doing certain things, and then they're put in the same position, and then they're able to empathize. That could be one aspect. Or the karmic has shown something. Yeah. There's help offered. There's some kind of... They re-look at the situation. There's a new empathy here that they have. Yeah, the whole situation shifts where there's new empathy. Okay, let's see what else we can figure out. Alright, what else is going on here? Yeah, there was a complacency. They didn't quite understand the position. And something makes them shift that, where suddenly they're grateful. So it could have been that someone was putting all the effort in and was just sat waiting. And then something happens, and before that they'd sort of taken this person for granted, and then with that new realisation, they suddenly understand the person a lot more, which now gives them this new viewpoint, which is what actually helps them make a decision. So it's a bit of a twist of fate here, it looks like, as well as an energy shift, perception shift that moves the whole thing through. Again, they found something out that's made them feel guilty, which again could have only been realised when, again, new information has come to light. They suddenly re-look at what it is that they were doing before. Okay, let's see. Okay, what else can you tell us here? What else is going on here, please? What else? Okay, we've got enterprise and riches. What else is going on here? Achievement. Okay, what else is going on here? They suddenly realise what they've got. That's what this is. There's a realisation as to what they've actually got here. So before there could have been a bit of ego involved around the situation that was blocking that possibly. Yeah. And that maybe they were viewing it as too risky, which is why they hadn't left. But there's a new perception that they gain that causes the whole situation to turn. Let's see. What else can you tell us, please, about this situation? What else can you tell us? There's a bit of wisdom that's developed. Again, it's a lesson that I think's been acknowledged that maybe wasn't before, which is going to be very, very important because, again, the whole thing shifts. Right, what else can you tell us, please, about this situation? Okay, so there's something or a disruption that happens that after, again, this awareness comes through, there's a shift in perception, which changes the whole ball game. Now, what that shift in perception is going to be different for everyone. Otherwise, they would have given me more information on that. But everyone's situation will change dependent on that, really. So I don't think I can narrow it down any further. I mean, if I can, that would be great. But because it's a general reading, right? So what else can you tell us here about this situation? What else can you tell us? What else do we need to be aware of, please? Things coming to light. Finding things out. So again, there's a realisation, and because of the separation, it recreates a feeling of care that makes them feel like they needed to invest. Again, truth, revelation, clarity. So whatever is coming out, it reshifts the whole thing. Maybe they've taken you for granted. Maybe they didn't believe you about a situation. Maybe they were sort of, detached from something, and then finally that truth comes through. That reality comes through, and the whole ball game shifts. The whole ball game shifts. What else can you tell us about this situation? Envy and courage. Again, could be that maybe something was said out of envy. Maybe someone sort of dismissed it, and actually maybe it was that information was incorrect, and they've seen you in a different light. Maybe someone thought that there was other people interfering, possibly. Imagination, and we've got forgiveness in the reverse. So someone could have assumed or made accusations about someone and wrote you off or wrote someone off. Then some new information's come to light, and that situation's been renewed, and therefore now this person's looking at you again in the right way. Could be changing the whole thing. This whole thing, and there could have been an argument up until that point about it. Let's have a look at the outcome. Let's have a look at the outcome here. See what we can figure out. So what's going to happen? So there's revelation, but what's the outcome of this, please, for Aquarius? What is the outcome? Right, so this is interesting. From that revelation, this person's leaving a karmic. This turns the whole thing. This is a game changer. Total game changer. That's what I'm going to name this video. Total and utter game changer. This is like waking up one day and going, oh, how did I not know that? And then that's it. Your reality shifted. That's what it's about. Like, what else can you tell us about the situation? Yeah, deception. It's almost like a karmic started a false rumour, or someone started a false rumour deliberately to throw things off the track. Honestly, that's what it looks like. But someone's going to figure the truth out here, and it's going to shift the whole thing. Totally and utterly shift the whole thing. My guide's just saying as well, if I'd have read this before the new moon, it wouldn't have been accurate. So this is why we put this reading on hold. Unfinished symphony and chaos and conflict. What I'm reading this to be is the karmic's revelation is going to come out. This is going to be a game changer here. Total and utter game changer. Total and utter game changer. What else can you tell us, please? What else can you tell us, please, about the situation? Again, someone that felt originally trapped, there's another opportunity to leave. It's like this is going to be, the gate is open and out you go. It's one of those kind of things. It's going to be, well, it's a game changer, isn't it? A game changer is exactly that. It shifts the whole thing. Right, let's close out the reading. and give a final message. What final message, please? The past is now behind you. Release and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. This again, so maybe you're going to be angry with this person and go, but you should have believed me. Why didn't you believe me? I get it, but again, this is now a whole new world. We need to sort of embrace that and understand that obviously it's not ideal, but again, it's forgiveness is going to be important. Let me pull one last card for you guys. What is the final message for Aquarius, please? What is the final message for Aquarius? Relationship patterns, it takes strength to recognise the need for change. And so they're acknowledging this person's owning up to their issues or problems. Maybe they previously believed someone before and it had also caused an issue. Turn your heart light on. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. So until now and when it happens, because it's showing forgiveness again, maybe you're already disappointed about this when you're watching this video. Open yourself up to the fact that this could be for you. If you feel like it is, turn your heart light on, because it will draw this experience back in. All right, guys, hopefully that helps. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. Hopefully, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you guys. Hopefully it all works out. Until next time, guys, take care. Thanks. Bye.